Um, y'all remember when I was telling y'all why I don't like John? No, 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 no. No, John, it's Arlo's fault. It's everybody else's fault. John can't be blamed. No, no, John is perfect. John is good boy. He was just pushed in a corner. Y'all read this chapter? Y'all read the exact same chapter I just read? Y'all read this same chapter, and if you come out with that goddamn same conclusion, you crazy. You crazy. You might just be like John. I told y'all he's too far gone. I tried to warn y'all he's too far gone. I told y'all he's a hypocrite, bro. I told y'all. There is no turning back. He's too far gone. You know what I'm saying? And because he's too far gone, we gotta let this motherfucker go. I told you, Sarah is too good for this man. Serafina is too good for this man. He is undeserving of somebody as sweet as Serafina. He is undeserving. Undeserving. You saw how he reacted. She came through, confronted him, came through nicely, came through positively, came through like, yo, we need to talk, you need to stop this shit. He starts going on rants and tirades, and he just is not willing to listen to any reason. He is the villain. Wait, I just recorded a video about Arlo being the real protagonist. I told y'all Arlo the real protagonist. Arlo's gonna save the goddamn day. Because John is our villain, ladies and gentlemen. John is our villain. Which other man, you're a goddamn genius for this one, man. You're a goddamn introduce us, make us feel sympathy, and then twist that bitch around and make him the super villain. Sometimes human nature is human nature. Sometimes motherfuckers just don't change. This man lies to Serafina for a whole goddamn year and has the audacity, the audacity of accusing Serafina for lying to him, for going behind his back and finding out the truth. Are you kidding me? Are you goddamn kidding me? And to add insult to injury, he has the goddamn audacity to say you just a cripple. Wow. This is the guy you guys support, huh? This is the man you guys are defending, huh? This insufferable idiota is the human being you guys want to stand with, huh? Well, I'm Team Arlo, goddammit, and I already told you, Team Arlo, Team Serafina, gang shit. Only. Only. Bro, I hate John so goddamn much. Fuck John, bro. I told y'all, bro. Now, this was a very, very interesting chapter because I don't think a lot of people expected it to end this way. I kind of knew it would just because John was just too far gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was too far gone. And yeah, a lot of people be like, oh, you know, if Arlo ain't do nothing, John will be cool. But like, he was still lying to his best friend for a whole year. And he was just going to keep on lying to his best friends for the rest of their goddamn lives. Y'all cool with that? Y'all cool with that? Or because he's afraid of himself? Are you fucking kidding me? She ain't call him a monster when you say, I'm not a monster. Bitch, you is a monster. You is a monster, John. Yeah, John. It's time for reality check. You know what? He dad needs to goddamn pull up and slap this man in the face. You know what I'm saying? His dad should have said some shit in the first place. Bad parenting 101, letting your son lie like that. He did warn him though, it's gonna turn and bite you in the ears. It's gonna bite you in the goddamn ears. And guess what he did? It's gonna bite him in the goddamn ears. If he hurt Serafina, I swear to God, if he hurt Serafina, somebody better kill this man. Yeah, I say kill. Somebody better. Somebody better beat this man. And it's gonna be Serafina. Wait till she gets her goddamn mojo back. Wait till she gets her goddamn mojo back. She better get her goddamn mojo back. I swear to God, bro. Otherwise, the whole school gotta team up and whoop this nigga jump ill. Gotta whoop this nigga jump ass. With niggas like Arlo, I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. He can only take 4 powers at a time. 4 maximum. Get an invisible man, chop his ass. Get somebody else, chop his ass. Beat this nigga down, bro. We need revolution. We need to stand up against this man. I feel like I'm in this goddamn school. You know what I'm saying? The we're so passionate about this shit. That's good. That's good as writing, bro. That's good as writing. You got me this passionate. That's good as writing. If I ain't engaged like this, it is not great writing. You know what I'm saying? But that's some good ass writing. I'm happy with that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't like John anyway, so fuck this dude and him turning good. You know what I'm saying? He should stay evil, get his ass handed to him. You know what I'm saying? That was a lit ass chapter. I'm glad that it concluded in one chapter instead of them stretching out the conversation in like 5-6 chapters, which a lot of mangas and shit do. It was like that shit stretches out. You're like, nigga, bro, just can we get to the goddamn conclusion? Is he gonna be good or is he gonna be bad? You know what I'm saying? Which side is he on? I don't know. Can you let me know? You know what I'm saying? That's all we want to know, bro. So, hey, I really, really enjoyed that chapter, man. You know, I think Arlo and Serafina gonna have to team up and end this, man. You know what I'm saying? Or get the principal involved and get this man kicked out of school or something, bro. Look, yo, he kind of giving the government a point for doing what they do, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he's kind of giving the government a point for ending certain people that are powerful and using their powers in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're right. I'm definitely not saying they're right. They're definitely wrong. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you giving people excuses to do what the type of shit that they do, negative shit, because people like you, John, creating this crazy atmosphere. Yeah, I'm talking to John directly. Yeah, I do that now. I'm talking to John directly. And look, you know what, John? I feel you a little bit. There's a little bit of sympathy, but like the way you treat Serafina removes all sympathy from me, bro. All sympathy. This is the only person that was with you 100%. Even when you lied for years, she was willing to hear you out. She wanted to understand you, despite you destroying her whole world, bro. She wanted to understand you. And what did you do? You took that shit, threw it out in the bin, bro. Threw that bitch in the garbage, bro. How could you, bro? You don't deserve her, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this was a great chapter, bro. This was a great chapter. Definitely opened eyes to a lot of readers that were blinded. You know what I'm saying? Because I was annoyed. I was hella annoyed at like the people that were supporting John from like, I'm like, how you getting 100,000 likes for saying some dumb shit like this? What's wrong with these 100,000 people that are agreeing with you on this bum ass opinion? You know what I'm saying? No offense, not all opinions are valid, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some opinions are valid more than others. I ain't gonna lie. People like to act like every opinion is exactly as valid as yours. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. If you believe the earth is flat, your opinion ain't as valid as mine. At least when it comes to the earth being flat, because the earth ain't flat. You know what I'm saying? If you believe that we descend to, like, if you believe certain shit, bro, like, I don't know if your opinion is as valid as somebody else's, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to that specific topic, this is very important. Only to that specific topic, because your other opinions could be very, very valid. My opinion, your opinion of John, if it's anything but he's an asshole, is probably invalid. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Don't hold me, bro. Don't hold me. I'm only speaking truth, man. If you have a, hey, if you disagree with me, that's fine. I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? You can dislike the video. You can leave a angry comment. I don't mind. I'm always like willing to have Discord. You know what I'm saying? Willing to have conversation. So comment down below your thoughts. What do you think of this chapter? What do you think of Serafina's response? Because I thought she was handling it really, really well until John took shit too far. Just as he always does. He can't take any blame for himself. He is incapable of seeing his own flaws. He is incapable, bro. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's to do with the trauma he received in the remodeling session that he went through with that crazy ass professor, the methods that he uses. And maybe, you know, Serafina and Arlo are going to have to get to the bottom of that and try to fix his ass. But I don't think he even deserves fixing by the way he's acting, to be honest. I think he just deserves to be shot down, eliminated. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit more cruel than other people. I'm a bit more Conaguero, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to my actions. In my responses, I'm a bit more Conaguero. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man, for the sake of your school, for the sake of humanity, bro. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if he got full OP powers with him, bro. What you gonna do then? What you gonna do then? He can collapse the whole government. You know what I'm saying? I think the principal gonna slap his ass easy work. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Hey, I really enjoyed this goddamn chapter, man. This shit was lit as fuck, bro. But it also tells you high school hierarchy needs to stop, bro. Excuse me, I ain't been in school in a long ass time, and I mean, that was kind of a hierarchy, but like I was like cool with everybody, so it didn't really affect me like at all. But I definitely saw how it affected certain people, and I can see how if they gained certain powers or certain, you know, what I mean, not even real life power, but like you see, that's how like certain CEOs become assholes, right? It's a built up of negative emotions. Even though for him it was like a very early age, and then he just collapsed and he just never learned from it. You know what I'm saying? He just never learned from, despite his dad writing a whole ass book for him, he just never learned from it at all. Literally, like he was just forcing himself to just try to be okay, but he compressed his emotions rather than deal with them properly. He never dealt with them head on. He never really truly admitted that it was his fault. He blamed everybody for it except himself. Everybody else except he goddamn self, and that's the goddamn problem. But hey, but you can see again, like we talk about, to see real life situation, you see a kid that's like bullied or looked down upon all the life in school, and then when they become a CEO or they become a boss, they treat because they've been stepped on for so goddamn long that now, when they want to step on other people, you know what I'm saying? Now they feel like they have the right to step on other people because they've been stepped on the whole goddamn life. They've been stepped on for so long. Now they start stepping on everybody else and hurting everybody else, and the situation creates a cycle. Now when that person becomes at a higher position, he starts stepping on other people because he got stepped on when he was in a lower position, and the vicious cycle continues. How do you end that cycle? And I think this is what the story is asking us. How do you end that cycle? It's not just by being purely pacifist and too nice to everybody either. It's saying that extreme can lead to other negative effects. You know what I'm saying? Being too cruel leads to the adverse effect that we're seeing right now. So that's the thing about the situation. Where do we find the right balance? Where it's like, yeah, a little bit of ribbing, a little bit of this, so that they can take things in life better, and a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying, I'm not defending bullies, but a little bit of like being able to deal with certain situation is good. Like shit is a bit too PC certain days, like certain times now, that there's like ballless football, so that motherfuckers don't feel like they can lose. Like what the fuck is that shit? You know what I mean? That's like too soft. Because if when they go out to the real world and the boss is screaming at their ass, they start crying, they break down, they don't know how to deal with the situation. But if they get a little bit of competitiveness, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, they can climb up in the world. Because the world is like a ladder, bro. If you ain't got the energy to climb, you ain't climbing. If you ain't got the balls to climb, you ain't climbing. If you ain't got the goddamn mentality to climb, you ain't climbing. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to accept where you want to be in life. It's okay if you just want to be a shopkeeper. It's okay if you just want to be a plumber. It's okay what you want as long as it's what you want. You know what I'm saying? What's not okay is when you force down upon a whole because of the circumstances surrounding your growing up, like being too pampered to a point you can't deal with any pressure. Because you can't deal with any pressure, nobody wants to raise you up and put you in a higher position because you can't deal with any pressure. Too much of an asshole. Nobody wants to raise you up and put you in a high position because nobody likes you. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a definitely interesting topic and or interesting kind of thought, um, like a thought experiment that the author has given us. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Think about it. What do you guys think is the answer? How do you think would you prevent a John in real life? You know what I'm saying? How would you prevent an Arlo from creating a John in real life? You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on this whole goddamn chapter? I thought it was lit. I really enjoyed it. But damn, boy, you know what I'm saying? It's been your boy Supreme Uchiha the God. I'm out.